Kristy McNichol was once one of the brightest stars in Hollywood, rising to fame in the late 1970s with her breakout role in Family, capturing hearts with her unforgettable performance in Little Darlings, and later charming audiences with her comedic turn in Empty Nest, becoming not just a familiar face but a cultural icon who embodied authenticity, warmth, and an ability to deliver both comedy and raw emotion. Yet at the very height of her career, she suddenly vanished from the spotlight, leaving fans to wonder for decades why she would walk away from such a flourishing life. And now, more than 31 years later, the reasons behind her departure have finally come into focus, revealing a story not of defeat but of courage and survival. Because while the world saw her as a confident, successful star, behind the cameras Kristy was struggling with the immense pressures of fame, balancing relentless schedules with the unforgiving scrutiny of the public eye. And throughout the 1980s, whispers about her health, personal life, and mental well-being circulated. But in later years, she bravely admitted that she had been living with bipolar disorder, a condition that made the exhausting pace of Hollywood nearly impossible to bear, forcing her to carry the heavy burden of always performing, smiling, and maintaining perfection. And by the early 1990s, Kristy reached her breaking point, choosing in 1992, while still starring in Empty Nest, to step away from acting altogether. A shocking move to many who couldn't understand why someone so talented and adored would walk away. But for Kristy, it was never about giving up, but about reclaiming her life and prioritizing her health and happiness over the constant grind of the industry. And since leaving Hollywood, she has lived a quieter, more private existence, focusing on teaching acting, mentoring younger performers, and cherishing time with loved ones. While in 2012, she publicly revealed that she is gay, a deeply personal truth she chose to share in hopes of helping others feel less alone, a revelation that only deepened the admiration of her fans, who saw in her the same honesty and courage she had always displayed in her work. And today, Kristy McNichol is remembered not only as a gifted actress but as a symbol of resilience and authenticity. Someone who dared to step away when few would have, reminding the world that true strength sometimes lies in walking away from fame rather than clinging to it. And while she may have left Hollywood more than 3 decades ago, the shows and films she gave us continue to resonate, her story serving as a powerful reminder that sometimes the bravest choice is to choose yourself, leaving behind a legacy defined not just by roles on screen but by the courage to live authentically. So while many still remember her as the beloved star she once was, the real story is that Kristy McNichol left Hollywood 31 years ago not out of weakness, but because she chose a life of truth, peace, and self-respect over the relentless demands of fame.